routine hearing exams, and coverage towards hearing aids. You'll even have a $0 copay for routine vaccines and telehealth visits. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana networks. So call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. Would you love benefits like a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items? So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. If you're eligible, they can even help enroll you over the phone in a Humana Medicare Advantage dual eligible.
And I know there are some people who sometimes will just like send something and not say nothing, but just make sure if you do, it's the right one. Mine's the one with all lowercase. It's therealtrey23 like this, all lowercase. Because somebody made a fake one yesterday. And it's the same as this, except it's a capital T. So just look out for that if you do decide you wanted to help. Buckets of rice. I must not have seen your first comment. What'd you say? Yeah, they made a fake one yesterday. And it looks exactly like this one. Except it has a capital T. They even have my picture in it.
No one lays a finger on your butterfinger.
If you're still not sure about trying leak-proof underwear, we need to talk. These are not your average period panties. These are Knix. They look and feel amazing.
Dude, if I had a truck, man, like I could go find work every day. I used to do it when I had my little landscaping business here a couple years ago. I would leave the house with no work to do.
So give it a try.
And end up working the whole day.
Now's the time to have the time.
But just not having transportation, I don't have any tools anymore. Like, it's just like hard, man.
What's possible tomorrow? So, what are you waiting for? Go to silversingles.com now and connect with someone who shares.
People think I want to just sit here, you know, and feel like a damn bum. Because that's exactly how I feel.
Safe and fun.
And that's not who I am, dude. Like, I'm not. This isn't me. I'm doing this shit out of desperation. But anybody who's followed me I've been on TikTok for 3 years. And if you followed me, you know for the first year and a half that I was on here, all we did was bless people, man. We helped people every single day. And it's just crazy because you can help somebody, you can help people every single day, and then you get into a spot where you need the help and then it's fucked up, you know, you can't get it.
I've never been a part of anything like that.
Richard, and how did I lose it? Just shit happened, man. We started getting all kinds of like mad haters on TikTok. I was getting reported, and finally I lost my big account that had 220,000 followers. When I lost that, I like restarted and had a different one, and they just kept getting taken away. And then, you know, we ended up moving to Indiana because we were promised a place to stay, and like I was supposed to have a job there and shit, and none of it panned out the way it was supposed to. And before you know it, the little bit of money we had saved up was gone. And then we're in a situation where it's like, damn, what do we do? And then all that stuff happened in May, and, you know, Jess had the seizure and all that shit. And hey, Courtney. And, you know, it's just pretty much been downhill since then. And I've tried, man. Like, I've worked a couple different jobs, like, and I've tried to keep things going myself, but it's just, I'm at a point right now where it's like nearly impossible, bro. Like, the only people I know that I can get work with, you know, under the table without an ID is landscaping companies, and there's no landscaping going on right now. Unless it was like a real big company and they have installs or something. But the couple guys that I know, they just cut grass and do cleanups and stuff like that, you know. And right now it's like a dead spot. There's nothing going on right now. There's no grass to cut. There's no leaves to clean up. So there's no work for us to do. And I I can't just go to any restaurant or any place and just get a job because I don't have an ID. And dude, and to be honest with you, a lot of these places judge me because of my leg and because of my leg. They're like, he might be a liability. So they say, oh yeah, we'll give you a call, and then they never do. But if anybody could help with the other 45, man, then tomorrow I'm out of here, dude. I swear on everything I love. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to the ER, and they're gonna hook me up with a social worker, because I'm gonna get admitted. My blood pressure is messed up. I think I got something going on with my kidneys too. Plus my heart condition I already have. Like, they're gonna admit me, so at least that'll give me a couple days to work with a social worker to try to find a place, you know. Why'd you put a question mark? I didn't see any other comment from you, bro.
I'm not. Well, listen, I'm here now. I understand. Listen, why don't you let me try to help you? Driving around with what? He doesn't want to tell me where he is. I don't know why he doesn't want to tell me.
It probably filtered it. You're gonna have to like word it differently or put spaces or something.
Do something terrible. While listening closely to the negotiations, Officer Allen is updating dispatch and watching the door. You're not going to come here.
What kind of vouchers?
You're not going to come here.
No, you call.
Listen, you don't want to do that.
All that stuff is a joke, man. I feel like it's
He says
it's a big scheme, because you call Salvation Army or you call places and try to act, huh? I don't know. I don't have any words filtered, but
law enforcement officers that may be in the room.
they could have been filtered. I have no idea. But you call Salvation Army and ask for help, or you call churches and ask for help, and they all say, oh, we don't have funds right now. Like, because I called a couple of churches earlier asking if they could help with the hotel voucher.
As people escalate,
and they don't have funds available. Salvation Army, same thing. The shelter is full.
Taking somebody out of there without knowing Montgomery's location and knowing his intentions, not a good idea. We have 3 doors.
I'm in Ohio right now.
Where an individual could be hiding out.
Damn, I just did something to my wrist. I don't know.
Upset, and just randomly bringing them outside into the open without a substantial.
But like literally, if I get 45 more dollars, I can go give her what I owe. And I'm gonna stay again tonight because she's charging me for today anyways, because I've been here for so long after checkout.
Anthony Montgomery is an active threat and passing on vital information.
my concern is.
I mean, I have actually tried, dude. I've called Salvation Army. I've called a few different churches and stuff, and they all just say the same thing.
I immediately started
And
considering SWAT considerations.
I remember back in the day, at least when I was in South Carolina, like you could get a little bit of help here and there. But now it seems like it's all the agencies that say that they do help, they don't have funds to help.
Respond where we needed them as quickly as they could.
And I have to pay for today because I've been here 4 hours now after checkout. So she's threatening me with calling the LPD on me
I don't know where Anthony is.
if I don't pay what I owe. So if I have to pay for today anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and stay here and use this time to clean up my room, get my stuff together, pack my bag up, figure out if my friend can, if she can come get my other stuff.
The glass front and the glass doors are
And I'll just take like a little bit of clothes with me,
this type of incident.
and then
Definitely not be the
hopefully they can find a sober living or something that I can go to that'll be cheaper in rent and stuff like that.
come to the dance studio.
No, I can't.
And do harm to people. We now need to remove them from that area.
It's just circumstances and situations don't allow it right now.
Before evacuation can begin, Sergeant O'Connor needs to develop a plan.
Oh, trust me, if I could, I would already be there.
The dance studio, his most likely path would be northbound on Green Road. That would be the quickest and most direct route.
I would have been there a long time ago before I
Units that we have
ever stressed about this room.
departments to just continue checking.
When I was working every day,
White F-150, that enabled us to focus what we were looking for.
I
mean, it shouldn't be unless one of my mods.
Well, let's figure this out because we don't want to see anybody get hurt. These are your kids.
How do I check and see settings?
Why don't you look me in the eyes?
Comment.
Let me
Filter comments.
I just would like to look in the face and talk in the face. That's all I'm asking. So I want him to go to FaceTime. I can see his demeanor, his facial expressions.
No, it's not.
He sees my demeanor and my facial expressions.
I don't get paid from TikTok, dude. What are you talking about?
Perhaps the biggest takeaway here.
I don't have enough followers to be in the creator fund, and the only other way that you get money is if you have gifts, and I didn't have any gifts. Like 80 cents in gifts.
And what type of vehicle he is actually.
I got $5 in gifts last week. I mean, I don't get gifts like that, dude. Look, I've got this whole time 0 diamonds. Dude, you guys have been talking about, you've been saying this shit since me and Jess used to go live together, talking about sniffles. First of all, I have really bad allergies, and it went from being in the 70s a few days ago to the last few days, it's in the 30s and the 40s. It's cold as shit outside right now. So yeah, my nose is a little bit runny.
Switching to FaceTime is a bit of a...
But trust me, if I was doing shit, it wouldn't be that way. Putting that shit right here, baby. I don't play around.
That being said, that's risk versus reward. It's something that I felt should...
Especially like leaning over like this is making it worse. But somebody having the sniffles, you really think that that's a sign of... Now, if I was sitting here trying to catch a drain and stuff, like, that's different. But just doing like that, like, come on, bro. It's crazy.
Someone trying to steal your butterfinger this Halloween. Call the BFI. No one lays a finger on your butterfinger.
But yeah, like, that's the worst time for me is when the weather changes, especially when it does it so abruptly. Because it was just warm out. Let's say last week. And then now, like the last 4 or 5 days in a row, we've had freeze warnings. It'll be 35, 36 degrees in the morning whenever I wake up. And right now, it's only like 49.
Dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and sleep issues, dizziness, increased appetite.
No, it's funny. I'm the POS, but you're the one that makes these types of comments, and you don't even know me. Did I see your post?
And learn how AbbVie can help you save.
I don't think so. What was your post about? My DOC was
condition called osteoarthritis.
I don't know how to say it because you can't talk about stuff like that on here, but you could go look at my pinned video.
Trying to conceive or breastfeeding should take extreme care to
look at my pinned video that has like 600,000 views.
Reactions like anaphylaxis. Ask your vet about
and it'll tell you everything.
Get your cat back to their normal.
And it's not very long either. It's like 30 seconds long.
Pause my subscription when I want, and then add hundreds of free channels. They let you do that. Choose and customize your channel.
Towards the end, yeah, but that wasn't really my thing. I mean, I did do it some, but that wasn't really my thing. It was more the other stuff. Starts with an F, and then also starts with an H. I mean, I did that stuff a little bit, like, but it was never like, you know, I went and chased it and had to have it. Just like if it was around and shit, you know what I mean? But I got only a few more days until my 4-year off my DOC date. Not saying that I've been sober and clean the whole time, because I do, you know, this, and I had a little run with where I slipped up on alcohol a couple times, but as far as that other stuff goes, the hard stuff, it's been 4 years on the 20th. Dude, I feel like I got bit by a fucking spider or something.
Ensuring full coverage of your grill, deep cleaning every corner. The grill bot does literally all the work, so you don't have to.
I'll skeptical. The first time you pick up grill bot, you know it's serious quality and it cleans incredibly well.
The grill bot works with hot or cold grills, so you can use it before or after you grill. Just turn it on. Close the lid.
Look, how many people out of 64, excuse me, out of 65 can send $1 or $2?
It's easy to make sure your grill bot is always ready to clean.
I know at least half of you guys got at least $1 or $2 you could spare. I'd do it in a heartbeat, man. And I still do, even whenever. I haven't in a while, I ain't gonna lie, but even in times where I was struggling, if I seen something where they were like this, like I would throw $1 or $2 at it. I mean,
This case was about two friends that began to feud. They're going to kill the other two. They stop.
I have Apple Pay.
Feuds turn fatal. All new series Wednesday, November 6th on ID.
Actually, Cash App comes in pretty handy, bro. I have Venmo and PayPal as well.
He agrees. He agrees. I am surprised. There was no push and shove.
I just don't know how.
He agrees. It's a massive tournament.
It's fine, dude. You're good.
I don't want to see these kids get hurt. Yeah, I can see you're hurting, man.
Officer DeLillo now has a
that's cool, man.
advantage as a hostage negotiator. He can try and locate Anthony Montgomery through.
I just like it because it's so easy to use.
Before we could remove the family and whoever else was in the studio, we had to determine where
22.
Because the last thing we wanted would be to walk all the people outside and then there.
I just use my phone. I don't even have a card.
Information is at the point that we're aware of where he is, and the officers on scene.
That's what's up. I got some family that were victimized by that hurricane, so I appreciate that.
Why don't you sit down and we can talk? I'm looking. Why don't you sit down and we can talk? Listen, why don't you tell me where you are so I can come talk to you?
Joe begins to FaceTime Anthony, and
But yeah, if any of you guys could help out, man, I would really would appreciate it.
allowed a window for them to remove the potential victims.
Well, where I'm actually from in South Carolina wasn't really affected, but I had friends. Thanks, dude. Whoever that was just sent me the rest of what they had on their thing, $1.57, and that's very greatly appreciated.
Tactical reciprocity. He has to get personal.
But yeah, the city that I'm from wasn't affected, but I have family like in like upstate South Carolina, and you know, I used to visit God, why can't I? What's the name of the? I used to go there every summer to the Biltmore, Asheville. The hell, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, we used to go to Asheville every summer, and we went there to go whitewater rafting in Franklin, North Carolina, which isn't too far from Asheville.
He's very, very upset.
But yeah, I got family and friends that were directly affected, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Casey, for the, whatever that thing was.
Boy, he was mad. Oh, boy. Wasn't he? You can't.
Thank you so much, Court.
Yeah, I can. I can.
So what's that, like 15?
Is what I'm thinking in my head. And I think...
I want to make sure I got this number right. Give me a second.
Voice and my firm talk.
Yeah, my phone. So,
I promise you that I will get down, we will sit down, we will figure out what's going on, we'll figure out the exact...
all right, so I think I need 25.
I promise you, man, I'm not looking to take...
25 more will get me...
warrants or anything like that. You're
The whole thing.
That's something that we can talk about. I've gone through these issues myself. I've done that.
Then I won't have to worry about owing her anymore, because it was 45. 45 was to get me to 90. Because I figured, you know, if I at least give her 80 or 90. Well, yeah, now 25 more will get me all the way there. Might as well try for it, right?
I don't want them to hear that. I don't want them to process what's going on. I don't want the children or anyone else to enter my conversation with them by popping into the background. But that doesn't have anything to do with your kids, man. You're still gonna be able to see your kids. You're still gonna be able to see your kids. One kid began to cry. Well, began to cry. And I'm trying to maintain my composure and talking to him. And that was the most difficult part of this call.
It is challenging to deal with the children and to get them removed from the scene. The least amount of time.
But yeah, y'all, we're almost there.
We're looking for. That's our foremost concern, is their safety. However, once the evacuation is complete, we're still addressing Anthony and his situation.
It's absolutely not over. It's just beginning. Getting the kids out of there is fantastic, but that doesn't change the fact you have a homicidal and suicidal man driving around with a gun to his head around South Euclid.
I need to blow my fucking nose, dude. I can't stand this shit.
August 1st, 2017 was just like any other day. We were running our calls. I was handling the shift in Sacred Heights, and this call came out in South Euclid. I was trying to position our officers to intercept that vehicle that was moving through the city. Started getting a little adrenaline dump because you know this could be serious.
The patrol officers involved in this are all aware.
Drop.
The negotiations are going on.
Oh, so you're wishing death upon people?
If Anthony discovers the dance studio,
Thanks, Casey, for the heart me.
plans could change.
That's wild.
Officers Stilwell and Allen remain hostages in order to maintain the
Oh, of course, you're probably one of my
but staying in place.
haters that makes many accounts.
One of the major struggles I'm having here is I need to listen to the police radio. And some of the things that the police radio are saying, he's hearing.
Basically, I guess I'm just gonna try to see if I can come up with the other 25 and wait for her to call. But if I don't come up with it, at least I have what I do have to give to her.
I'm FaceTiming you myself. Anthony accuses me of trying to slow the process down. I try to put the focus back on him.
Which I think is
trying to wipe aside that last comment.
50.
Typically, local.
I already had 50.
When we have an incident like this, we'll be able to ping the phone and give us at least a ballpark area where we can start looking. We were unsuccessful.
Yeah, so I got 75 right now. I thought I had more than that.
Joe was speaking with Anthony when the ping didn't work. He knows what he needs to do.
And then
Joe was speaking with Anthony.
Joe and Anthony, we are being genuine with one another. The things I'm saying.
And see, man, that's just ignorant, dude. Like,
come from here.
Somebody just.
However, I don't anticipate Anthony.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. Appreciate you. Somebody just requested 25 on Venmo from me and said, "Here you go. I hope it helps." And somebody, like, what if I had 25 on there and I just read that as you sending it to me and then I hit accept? Like, sometimes you have to accept it on Cash App. That's what people do. They request stuff. When you're obviously hurt and trying to figure something out, people got the nerve to go on there and request from you. Like, I mean, what do you get out of that, dude?
Someone trying to steal your butterfinger this
Like, seriously, what do you get out of that?
Call the BFI. No one lays a finger on your butterfinger.
When you're looking for answers, it's good to have help, because the right information at the right time may make all the difference. At Humana,
I'm about to call this lady.
Especially true when you're looking for a Medicare supplement insurance plan. That's why we're offering 7 things every Medicare supplement should have. It's yours free, just for calling the number on your screen. And when you call, a knowledgeable licensed agent producer can answer any questions you have and help you choose the plan that's right for you. The call is free and there's no obligation. You see, Medicare covers only about 80% of your Part B medical expenses. The rest is up to you. That's why so many people purchase Medicare supplement insurance plans like those offered by Humana. They're designed to help you save money and pay some of the costs Medicare doesn't. Depending on the Medicare supplement plan you select, you could have no deductibles or co-payments for doctors.
No, just like you don't have to be in my live right now. You could have just kept scrolling and blocked me. Pretty easy. It's a pretty easy concept.
With no referrals needed.
I didn't say it was anybody's problem. It's definitely my problem and my fault.
You get a competitive monthly premium and personalized service from a healthcare partner working to make it.
But like, who even are you, bro?
You can choose.
You got 14 followers and you're following 60 people.
Each one is designed to work seamlessly with Medicare and help save you money. So
no profile picture.
It's right for you. One that fits your needs
Like,
and your
come on,
budget.
man.
Call Humana now. The number on your screen for this free guide. It's just one of the ways that Humana is making healthcare simpler. And when you call, a knowledgeable licensed agent producer can answer any questions you have and help you choose the plan that's right for you. The call is free and there's no obligation. You know Medicare won't cover all your...
I don't want to see him.
So call now and see why a Medicare supplement plan from a company like Humana just might be the answer.
So what I do when I don't want to see something, I block it and move on. It's a pretty easy... I mean, it's not a hard thing to grasp.
I love my work caring for people.
If you have a problem with me or you don't like the fact that I'm asking for help, just block me, dude. The last thing you should do is leave comments, because all that's going to do is bring you back up in the algorithm. So, I mean,
I'm so glad the Keurig system is available for home use. It's an innovative option.
I block people and keep scrolling all the damn time.
This external system uses a soft, flexible wick placed outside the body to draw urine away from the body.
You don't have to come on here and be a hater. Like, we're grown-ass people, dude.
And stay in place. We trust it to help her throughout the night, so we're all better rested and can enjoy the things we love together.
Order yours online at purewakeathome.com.
And watch. Watch somebody say something about that.
External catheters for women and men available for home use. Call 800-463-5173 today.
I don't think anyone expected things to escalate the way they did.
Hold on a second. Exactly, love button. Like, that's your son or whoever, your kid's page, and you're on somebody's live being hateful. Like, that's not what you should be doing. You should be, if anything, be supportive. Like, what does it hurt? Even if you're like, I would never help this dude. Why not say something positive? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I hope shit gets better for you. And just scroll and leave. You know, like, you don't have to take time out of your day to come into my live and try to make me feel like shit, like more than I already do. That's what I'm trying to say. Did you know that it takes my jaw moving? Yeah, because I'm talking? Come on, bro. Get out of here, dude. You know it takes more effort to be negative and leave, like, negative, hateful kind of comments or to be hateful towards a person than it is to just be nice? Nah, dude, I ain't done that shit in like 10 years, dude.
That's what we want. We want to know our up until we actually made contact with him.
Did anybody else see my jaw moving other than whenever I was talking?
Okay? What kind of car are you driving? That way I know I go to look for it and make sure.
Trust me, dude. If I was fiending out for some of that shit, I would not be on here. There's no way I could be.
Is indeed in fact a white Chevy Tahoe, but he is in the city of Shaker Heights.
Sergeant Clementi in Shaker Heights is now.
So what? It's lagging a little bit or something? You mean?
Montgomery.
He's gonna run things in his city the way he sees fit.
Because I mean, I can understand that, but it still doesn't mean I'm going like this. That's when you're tweaking.
We were actively searching for the vehicle.
I don't. Come on, bro. Like seriously.
Ambushes them. They will have no choice but to respond with lethal force.
At Shaker and Green.
Well, it says I got good service right now.
Stop the car. The gun I saw earlier. Stop the car. You're not gonna hurt anybody, right? You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt yourself.
Dude, I got a little pimple right here on my eyebrow, and I hate those, dude. They're so sensitive.
I'm not worried about taking you to jail. I want to talk to you. I want to get this resolved peacefully.
No, I mean I might. I mean, either mine is glitching a little bit, or maybe yours might. I don't know. Because I know I'll go into people's lives and it'll be like lagging, but it's only lagging for me because I have bad service. You know what I mean?
So where are you at right now, if you don't mind me asking? You're on Blue Road? Can you show something to me out the window so I can verify that? And show me like a building or something? Or show me street signs?
Damn, that says
He shows me landmarks.
gym membership $1.50 a day. That's a pretty good deal.
Very close proximity.
Man, once I get out of this bullshit and I go to, I don't know, a halfway house, or I find something I can rent weekly from somebody or something, I'm gonna start going back to the gym and stuff, man. And once my Medicaid kicks in and I can get a new leg, I'm gonna start playing basketball again and all that kind of shit, dude. Get me back. I used to play golf 3-4 times a week. I play basketball 3-4 times a week. Like, I want to do that shit again. I want to be here stressing about a room, dude. This shit's fucking...
I don't think that's us.
It's really taking a toll on my mental health and my physical health, man. What's up, Amy?
Okay. You seem like sweat off his head. Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much like 20 or 25 more bucks, dude, and I'll be straight. I'll be able to give her everything, and then tomorrow I'm leaving. I'm gonna spend the rest of this afternoon getting my stuff packed up. I'm gonna clean up a little bit because I'm not gonna leave these sunflower seeds I spilled all over the floor, and you know, I got like an empty pizza box right here that I just haven't felt like walking to the dumpster, but make sure the room's cleaned up, get my trash taken out, and then tomorrow I'm leaving. I'm going to the emergency room, and they're gonna admit me because of the shit with my heart. Plus, my blood pressure is way out of whack right now. I know they're gonna admit me. That's the only reason like I haven't gone yet, because I didn't want to get admitted. I have PTSD from hospitals, dude. Like, it seems like every time I go to the hospital, it's something major. At least, like, that's how it was for, like, a whole year after I had my first heart surgery. Every time I went to the hospital, dude, I ended up staying for weeks or months. Having to have new surgeries and new procedures and IV antibiotics and all this shit. And, like, I'm not ready for it, but I am now. I wasn't until now. Like, if they want to, I want to make sure I'm healthy, dude. Like, I really don't know. Like, I go to my primary physician, you know, to get my medication and stuff, but they don't really do anything. Like, the other day, the last time that I went, I was supposed to go today at 1 o'clock, but I didn't have a ride. But I have a ride tomorrow morning. But the last time I went, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, they wouldn't let me leave until my blood pressure came down. Like my heart rate, my blood pressure, everything was through the roof. And they made me stay. They made me wait in the waiting room for 30 minutes, and then they brought me back and checked it. It was still too high. 15 minutes later, they brought me back, they checked it again, and then they were like, okay, we suggest you go to the ER, but we can't force you to. And I even had to sign a paper that said that they suggested the ER, but I refused it. And that was a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But yeah, this is done. Yeah. Me too. But like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore, man. Like, I know I've said that a couple of times and everything, but I'm 100% dead serious right now, dude. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Hey, bro, thanks for the 5, man.
Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger this Halloween.
Like, I'm literally so close, man. Yeah, I seen it. I just said thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You probably weren't back on yet, but appreciate you, dog. If anybody got a 15 or a 20 spot, dude, then I'll be done. I'll have everything that I need. And yeah, I'm done after tonight. I can't do this anymore. It's too stressful on me. Too stressful on everybody else.
Almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch, even at 3 years.
Rinvoq can lower the ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections and blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and over with a heart disease risk factor.
Hold on 1 second.
Lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and over with a heart disease risk factor.
Hold on 1 second.
You've damaged hair deep repair. Everpure Bond Repair from L'Oreal Paris. Our system with Quantum Hair Complex repairs weaken your hair bonds and strengthens hair in just 1 use. Prevents breakage as well as a $90 routine. Everpure from L'Oreal Paris.
Wish I could update my thing and put it like right there. Just need 20 more. But you gotta get off and get back on, all kind of crazy stuff.
Now on sale at Wonder Liquidators. Waterproof Clorox Auto Oak, 99 cents per square foot. Re-Nature Sierra Vista Bamboo Floor, $149 per square foot. Delawood Brazilian Pecan Floor, $259 per square foot. Wonder Liquidators. Great deals on great floor.
Say hello to Litter Robot, the solution to the litter box problem. For you and your cat. Never scoop again. With patented self-cleaning technology, Litter Robot separates clean litter from dirty clothes. Goodbye, litter box. Hello, Litter Robot.
When my doctor gave me Breasttreat for my COPD.
Hey, but you know what? On another note, what was crazy that I seen today is
Reduced flare-ups.
y'all have the nerve to compare me to Lisa Richards, which is crazy to me. But somebody like beat her up, dude. Did y'all see that shit?
Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about
They were like, "Where's my bag? You took my bag." And then you can hear them like fighting in the background. And dude, then there's a bunch of phone calls. There's a bunch of like, that was today. And then there's also a bunch of phone calls between her and this chick named Kim, where they're like, "Yeah, Lisa's like, what could I say I need the money for? What could I ask for?" And then her friend's like, oh, just tell him that you need food, or tell him you need this or that or whatever. And she's like, yeah. And then you can hear her on the phone, and she's talking. She's in the car with her DD, if you know what that is. And her friend Kim that was on the phone with her sent the money, sent 25 to his Cash App, but Lisa owed him money. So she's in the car, and he's like, all you guys 25? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, you owe me money. I ain't giving you nothing. And she was crying and screaming and begging, please, please don't do this to me. Like, that to me is crazy. That's not anything near what I'm doing. She was literally in his car begging him not to pull off. Lisa Ridge, I'm surprised you haven't heard of her. Look up, bro, you'll be flabbergasted. Lisa Richards. Look her up. And like the shit with her, the girl, it was some girl saying that she had taken her purse or her bag or something before. So this was like not the first time she's done it. And you could hear the girl beating her up in the background, bro. Bro, but the thing is like, she's putting herself in them situations, dude. Like, if she had a lot of support a couple months ago, and a couple months ago, she had enough support to where she could have gone to a rehab or something, and people probably would have still wanted to help her out. But now it's gotten to this point where it's like she's lying about her niece having a birthday party that she's invited to and getting her gift. She's lying about her parents being out of town, and she admits to all this shit on live. And she even says, talking about that's my heart and stuff. Like, dude, she's like, that is crazy to me. That's what I think. Booger do. Because she was freaking out saying that he was going to pew her in the leg. And I'm like, yo, what the hell, man, has she got going on, bro? Someone's streaming me. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Who is it, if you don't mind me asking?
A suicidal or homicidal individual who's looking at going to jail. He is telling police to shoot him.
Yeah, do that for me, Jessica, if you don't mind.
Took over commands, continued trying to de-escalate the situation.
So I walked towards.
It's just people trying to get clout and trying to get views and likes and shit off of other people's problems, you know? People thrive off of that, man. And that's the sick part. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when you get to where Lisa's at, there's no excuses for that. But there are people on here who don't do that type of stuff and are just really in a bad spot and need a helping hand. And everybody on here that needs a little bit of help isn't a terrible person. Lisa's not even a terrible person, bro. She could go and get herself cleaned up, and who knows, man, she could be successful. But she has to want to do it. Just like me. Like, I want to do it, but I'm in a situation like I don't have any family or anybody. I don't even have a ride to get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure all this shit out on my own with the help of a few of you guys on here that help me, like, with my room and shit. But, like, when it comes down to, like, getting places and, you know, if I did find a spot in like Dayton or Columbus, I don't have a mom or a dad or like somebody to take me. My family lives hours and hours away. Like, I just saw it pop up. I'll check it in a minute.
Right now, we're gonna figure some things out and get you what you need, all right?
But I'm not demanding anything from nobody. I'm not screaming and crying and acting crazy or nothing like that. I just hope that one of my people, like, I literally need like 20 more bucks. And that's it. You know, like,
While still waiting booking, Anthony requests a meeting with Officer Jones.
when you come on here
Meeting an individual after they've been arrested.
4 and 5 times a day asking for the same amount,
I should go meet with him.
that's kind of
I need to do that.
obvious what you're doing.
Just in case this happens again. Hey. How you doing? How's it going?
And y'all see tomorrow when I'm going to where I said I'm going and all that kind of shit, you know, you'll see I'm not putting on a show. I'm not trying to make people feel bad for me. I'm just hoping that the right person, because I got so many people that follow me and so many people who are supportive. If the right one happens to be on, they'll see me and they'll be like, yeah, let me help dude out, because they knew I would do it for them. And that's all we did for 2 years. For 2 years, that's all me and Jess did, was help other people, bro.
But that wasn't anything personal.
And yeah, people used to send us stuff, but it was sent to us to send back out to other people, and that's exactly what we did.
I mislead him? Yes.
Like, back then, it was fun. We would get on live. I'd have thousands of people on live, dude. Single moms need some diapers or some formula or, you know, whatever it might be. A little bit of help on electric or anything. Like, we used to do that shit. We used to do giveaways. Once a week, we would do a $150 giveaway, and you had to guess the right number between, can't remember, it was like, Jess wanted to do like between 1 and 10, and I was like, nah, we need to make it a little bit harder. So I think it was like between 1 and 50 or something like that.
I couldn't be happier about
See, dude says I'm lying.
there was
I'm not lying, bro. Like, that's what we used to do. That is the fucking truth. And there's many people that are probably in here right now who can vouch for that, who were there for it, just like this dude.
Developing a trust, connection, and then you're able to de-escalate that situation. Looking at
I used to have over 200,000 followers, so I know that there's people who saw what we used to do. I know it.
That no children were hurt, no police officers were hurt, Angela, her partner, were hurt, Anthony wasn't hurt.
And that's one thing about me, like, bro, I don't lie. Like, you guys just put me in this category with these people who make up shit, and that's not me, dude. Like, when I went to prison in 2013, I made a pact with myself that I was no longer gonna be. Oh, my bad. I didn't even look at your picture. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume. But yeah, she was there. Amy was there. Multiple other people were there. But I don't lie anymore, dude. I'm not gonna say I haven't told any kind of lie, but not with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jessica was there. Like, dude, a lot of people seen what we used to do. All the gifts I used to get, bro, and I would get lions and galaxies and universes and all that shit. And most of that money we gave away. We made sure that we were able to eat and we had what we needed, but most of that shit we gave away, bro. And if I would have kept it all and not helped nobody, I'd probably still have money from that shit. But people don't remember that. The only thing that they want to think about is the fact that right now I'm asking for help. They don't remember all the things that I've done for people. Christmas of 2021, I gave out over $3,500. I did. I had a video get like 25 million views and like 7 million likes. And I made like $6,000 off that video from just off my views from TikTok. And over half of that money I gave out to other people to help with Christmas. And I wish I still had my old account so I could show you guys these videos. But I don't anymore. It got taken. And I wish I still had my old account so I could show you guys these videos. But I don't anymore. It got taken away. But It's the absolute God's honest truth. 0 followers, 0 following. You're probably Adam. And you better not let me catch you. Why what? If you're asking why we gave shit away, it's because that's what our page was. It was called Small Blessings, Huge Impact. And we made a big impact on a lot of people.
So, like, that direction of
I still have people to this day that message me saying, I'll never forget when you gave us $50 to help with formula and wipes or diapers or whatever, food or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, still to this day, 2 years later, well, a year and a half later, still have people that message me about that stuff.
The vehicle matches the description given by the witness.
And it's like, you ain't got to believe it, but it damn sure happened. And there's a lot of people who witnessed it. Why do you keep saying why, bro? All you keep saying is why. How am I supposed to answer a why question? And I did. If you're asking why we used to help people, is because that's what we wanted to do. And I still feel like that's my calling. And I'm gonna get back on top again one day. And when I do, I'm gonna do what we used to do. Bro, me and Jess had a thing that we didn't even put this shit on social media. We had like a partnership with the thrift store up the street where we would go get winter clothes and all kinds of stuff like that, supplies, you know, things like that. And we would drive out to Dayton or Columbus and go to the bus stop and hand out all these jackets and gloves and hats and all kinds of stuff like that. I never got a question from you, bro. Only thing I'm seeing is you asked me why twice and then said answer. That's all I've gotten from you. This exact moment, my work's kind of sketchy. But up until like about a week ago, I was... Dude, no, go scroll back through. You'll see it. There's no question from you in my questions. Word it differently, because TikTok filters shit. There's no questions in there from you. You can go check yourself. But don't call me a liar, bro, because I'm not that. Watch your mouth. If you got a question, ask it. But if it's something crazy, it's probably going to get filtered. I wish I could see some of you tough guys in fucking person.
Suspect description is going to be African-American male, black hoodie, blue jeans. He's also camping with a friend, Craig, unknown last, African-American male.
See, and like, this is the type of shit people do. And then they're going to say, oh, you're a liar, you wouldn't answer my question. There is no question. It's not there. You see what? There's no question from you. The only thing that said was, you said why 2 times. Alright, bro. I gave you a chance, dude.
Sergeant Wilkins joins the search to locate Jones gang.
Flagstaff and then Cook County, it's mostly dominated.
I did. There's no question from him, dude. He's just trolling, trying to get me pissed off. And I already am pissed off. And this is what they like to do. They like to get me worked up.
We opted to park kind of in a location that we knew he wasn't going to be. Dismount from our vehicles. We grab our...
Why the channel was down?
The officers search using red light, which is less visible from a distance than white light.
What? So I can hear what I'm saying? It was too loud. The fuck does that even mean?
It's very difficult to see past 20, 30 yards in front of you.
Item 9282, just be advised I show at 10:15 for
But yeah, you guys, I need like 15 or 20 more bucks, dude. If anybody could spare that, man. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go pay for my shit. I'm gonna get my room cleaned up, pack up my stuff, and then just chill.
He can't see us coming and is able to take a...
Just chill till the morning and then leave. I'm leaving from here.
We requested the assistance of Arizona Department.
Nothing, man. Just people trying to beat.
Helicopter, which is referred to as Ranger.
Ranger is available. Do you have further?
People trying to be relevant who aren't. Okay, well, everybody else can apparently hear it.
And you start to think, what if they left the area, or what if they're looking in the wrong area?
They reach a location close to the lake, which matches the description of the cat given by the victim.
We saw moving off to our left. We knew we were with Jared.
You know, like if he wants to watch true crime, go put it on his TV. I turned it down a little bit so I could concentrate because it was too loud.
We got to a point where we couldn't get any closer without exposing ourselves completely.
Well, yeah, I think 20 would leave me with like $5 to spare.
Jared jumped back into the tent.
Almost there, man.
Well, at this point, the concern is making sure he doesn't harm.
It like hurts my wrist to lean down like that. I don't know what the hell I did. Maybe I slept on my arm wrong last night or something.
Outside of the tent right now at this point, and Jared's inside of it with a gun and with his kid.
What am I gonna OD on? Life? You know, that's one of the worst things you could ever say to somebody. It doesn't bother me because I don't do that shit anymore, but if I was somebody who did, man, that's terrible to say to anybody.
Knowing that there was only the three of us, I took one of my hands.
Y'all see that comment?
Walked over to a tree in the darkness.
Who would wish that on anybody?
Flashlight up into the branches there to make it look like somebody was at that position. Made it look like we spread out and there was more of us than there actually was. And that way, if he made the decision to start shooting at something, he would hope that he would focus on that flashlight.
I could never fix my lips to say something like that to nobody, dude. Even my worst enemy.
So we can put the bloods on it. The next show for us again is us being able to get patrol cars up. Now we're increasing our presence and showing them, hey, law enforcement on scene. We're not going anywhere. This is only going to end in one way, with you going to jail.
I do have a cap where I have him stand with somebody right now. Because he couldn't be at this room.
The vehicles allowed us better communication with our dispatch, along with better lighting of the scene.
And when I had him at the other room, they were charging me an extra $25 a day just for him. Now, he's a cat who just chills. Like $25 a day is pretty crazy. I'm not getting the room again tomorrow. I'm doing something else. I'm going to the emergency room. They're going to admit me because of my heart problems and my blood pressure and all that shit's out of control right now. And I'm going to talk to a social worker, and they're going to help me get into a sober living or somewhere, halfway house, something to help me get back on my feet. But yeah, this is my last night here. I can't do it anymore. Only reason I'm staying tonight, honestly, is because I have to pay for today. Because I've been here so long after checkout, she's charging me.
Suburbs all across America. Millions of Americans who have Medicare.
My shit's been going on, man, for a couple months now. But if I'm gonna be responsible for having to pay for today. I'm just gonna stay here tonight, use the rest of the evening to get my shit packed up, clean the room up so it's not a mess, because I did spill some sunflower seeds and shit, and go tomorrow morning. My friend is coming to get me in the morning. She's gonna take me to the doctor, and then after that I'm gonna go. And I'm really only doing it to get linked up with a social worker, like, quicker.
Your allowance is conveniently loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend gets carried over to the next month. Plus, you could get other important benefits. Most plans include dental coverage with $0 copays for covered preventive services. Vision.
I just need like $20 more, man, to
allowance for eyewear. Even hearing benefits.
You know, to get the room, have the room covered for what I owe.
You could pay nothing.
Need like 20 more bucks
all year long. You'll also get $0 copays for routine vaccines and telehealth visits. And you'll have access to Humana's multiple large plan networks of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. Best of all, if you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to enroll in a Humana Medicare Advantage dual eligible special needs plan right now. So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call now to see if there's a plan in your area that could give you extra benefits. A knowledgeable licensed Humana sales agent will explain your coverage options.
No, I'm not legally married or anything like that, no.
Easy. Call today and we'll also send this free guide. But now is the time.
That's what's up, Jennifer. But yeah, I need like 20 more bucks, but have a good night at work.
More human way to healthcare.
Say hello to Litter Robot, the solution to the litter box problem. For you and your cat. Never scoop again. With patented self-cleaning technology, Litter Robot separates clean litter from dirty clumps. Goodbye, litter box. Hello, Litter Robot.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and even at 2 years.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them.
It'd be nice to get some food and shit too.
An infection or symptoms, cat vaccine or.
But I'm really just worried about this room thing.
Ask your
I can figure out some food, something. I ate the rest of my turkey sandwiches last night.
I'm resolved to
and today.
In my way. I needed more
I still got cheese. I wish I had a damn.
Vraylar helped give it a lift.
Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms.
Wish I had a damn stove so I could make grilled cheese or something.
Vraylar clinical studies, most found no substantial.
Ain't nobody in the room with me, bro.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke.
Nobody in the room with me. Boom, 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 boom.
Antidepressants can increase these.
Nobody in the room with me, homie. Why do you try to lie and make shit up? You're supposed to be blocked anyway.
High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and
see that type of shit? We can see the shadow of somebody in the room with you. No, you fucking can't. There ain't nobody in here.
Just gave it a lift.
Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
And like literally, there's nobody in here. That's the table over there. I got a bag of sunflower seeds, a thing of bread, an old coffee cup. That's my nightstand. Here's my bed. Here's this. I mean, there's nobody in here, dude. Fucking hand itch is really bad for some reason. But yeah, man, like I think 15 or 20 more. Let me check. Let me make for sure. Let me. But yeah, man, like I think 15 or 20 more. Let me check. Let me make for sure. Hold on. Yeah, so actually 20 would put me exactly at 120. I mean 100. My bad. and that's what I got to give her is 100. So because I got 50 on there, 29 and 79. Then I got 10, that's 89. 5 is 94. Or 84, yeah, okay.
Having that individual environment, Jerry was armed.
Everybody's like, oh man, you got paid from TikTok today. You get gifts. It's like, dude, I got 13 diamonds. That's like 7 cents probably. Every once in a while, I'll have a live where I get like maybe $15 or $20 in gifts, but I haven't in a while. I guess I could put a goal up there and see what happens. I'm gonna put a goal. An outrageous goal. $20 galaxies. And you know what's crazy? 20 galaxies would cost like probably like $300 to send all those, and I would only get like 90 something of it. Shield himself from my direction because he knew where I was at. That's how much they keep. Alright, well, I gotta get down there and pay her pretty soon, dude. I'm starting to get stressed out again. I was kind of not stressed for a few minutes because I talked to her.
I really wanted to be there.
Nah, it's been a while since I talked to her, so.
I didn't know what kind of state they were in. Jared had made a comment to me that if the police went out there, that he was going to hurt somebody.
Sorry, when I get stressed, I start biting my fingers. That's why they look like this.
There's always that concern that at any time
all bit up.
Start family firing gunshots at us. How do we address that? Knowing that one, he's got kids in front of him and we're in the trees.
With the risk that Jared could shoot an officer.
Jonesing for a hit. You think that's what people do when they want to hit and bite their fingernails? You got a lot to learn, kid.
Yeah, well, she was there. We did talk about, that situation.
Yeah.
To that, he was putting those children in danger with that firearm. If we had to return fire, the children's safety was our number one concern. So we would.
I've had this ring on for 3 years.
Aim high and not in a direction towards those children.
You don't have shooting.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what you sound like.
We're gonna go. We'll try to open this and drive.
The only way Jared and the officers can hear each other is to shout, which could be increasing the tensions.
It was difficult.
My fucking hair grows so damn fast, dude. I just cut it.
It was difficult to tell if you're making progress.
Yeah, one day maybe. One day maybe I'll take it off. I don't know.
One of the things that was difficult for where we're at.
No, I cut my own hair, bro.
Rural location, the cell phone coverage was very hit or miss.
I got my clippers right there in the bathroom. But I probably will cut my hair before I leave here and stuff. Why are you being a hater, dude? You say you're not a kid, right? Why are you acting like one?
Okay? Are you hungry? Are you full? Are you tired? Okay. Do you have your medicine? Why not? Okay? So why don't you come out and I'll take care of you? Okay? What is it gonna take for you to come out with chance?
I got a tattoo on my finger too, of a heart, and it said love across my knuckles, but the E didn't stick for some reason. None of the letters really stuck. I did it myself, and I didn't really know how to do it. But the heart came out good, and it even has red in it, if you can see it.
It was made quite clear that Jared was not going to come out of the tent or allow the children to come out.
But yeah, man, if we could get 20 more, dude, that'd be perfect, because here's another fucked up thing.
It's not just a donation.
I might need even like $10 more than that, because I gotta take the shit out of the ATM, because she won't accept the card because it's not in my name. It doesn't match my ID. So I have to give her cash. So I wasn't even thinking about ATM fees. But if I could get a ride to Dollar General, I could just get cash back. But Dollar General's too far for me to walk, though. No, I'm gonna try to pair with the card and see what she says, but yesterday she acted weird about it and said that I needed to bring my ID next time I paid. And if you go to somewhere that gives cash back, they don't charge. You can get, I think at Dollar General you can get like $100 back per transaction. Like,
99 cents per square foot. Renature Sierra Vista bamboo flooring with 25-year warranty. $149 per square foot. Bella 1% in pecan flooring.
And they don't charge you. They might charge you like $1 or something.
Per square foot. You heard right. $259 for Bella Wood, plus a lot more. See rubberliquidators.com for location near you. Rubber Liquidators, where you always get great deals on great floors.
COPD isn't pretty. I'm out of breath and often out of the picture. But this is my story. And with once daily Trilogy, it can still be beautiful. Because with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trilogy keeps my airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Trilogy also improves lung function, so I can breathe more freely all day and night.
So yeah, man, if we could get 3 people to send $10, man, that'll cover the ATM fees.
Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your...
Yeah, I figured they charge something. But Dollar General is like 3 miles away, dude, and I can't walk that far. I know that there's a store down the street and they only charge like $250. $250 or $350. But then you're getting blocked. You're getting blocked too. They charge like $350 or something, I think, something like that. But then Cash App also charges like $250, so it ends up being like $6. It's crazy. But if I could get to Dollar General, man, I wouldn't even really have to worry about it. I mean, $1, or if even if I had to do 2 transactions, it would be what, $2? But I don't have anybody to give me a ride, dude.
Robot, you know it's serious quality and it cleans very well. The Robot works with hot or cold grills, so you can use it before or after you grill. Just turn it on, close the lid, and head out with your finger guts, and the Robot does all the cleaning for you. The quick-release brushes your dishwasher safe, and with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, it's easy to make sure your Robot is always ready to clean. Check out the Robot.
Well, yeah, I'm on crunch time now, y'all. I gotta get this thing figured out.
Try the Robot risk-free for 60 days with a no questions asked satisfaction guarantee. Visit GetRobot.com.
I think because I called her a little while ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. It was definitely over 30 minutes ago. And I called her and said that I think that she's kind of chilling for a minute.
This case was about two friends that began to feud. They're going to kill the other side.
And we got 55 people, man. We can get half of everybody to send $1.50. Y'all didn't see a couple, like, maybe 2 weeks ago whenever I did a whole live for somebody else to help her raise money for, I think it was medicine, formula, diapers and wipes, and like, yeah, I did that whole live just for her. And that's what, like, I enjoy that shit. And maybe people mistake that with me asking for help. Because I used to go live and I would be like, yeah, I'm doing this live for such and such, and she's trying to come up with this for this or whatever. Maybe that's what some people mistake for me asking for help, because that would actually make sense.
He sounded frantic, he sounded scared. Originally when he made that comment, Lord, is there no help for the widow's son? It kind of did catch me up and trying to figure out which way he was going to go.
Whole lives for other people. Because I had the following and I had the supporters that wanted to help people. And it wasn't always a me thing, dude. It was... If I was in a position where I didn't have to worry about my shit every day, I would much rather be trying to help other people. And I've proved that, like, time and time again. And if you say that's not true, then you've only been following me for, like, since I made this account a couple months ago.
He was charged with assault in Georgia. He had got out of prison in Georgia and he came back to Arizona. He wanted us to work towards being together in a relationship.
Damn, nobody's saying anything anymore.
He got very angry very quickly. We could feel it getting to a point where something bad was going to happen. That he was going to lose his mind and do something crazy.
I have a bad habit. I bite my cuticles, man.
When I was going to leave, when we were supposed to leave. After he took the children from me, he had them for about 3 months. Once Child Protective Service came involved, they called Jared.
He took the girls camping to avoid them having that interview with the Child Protective Services.
He's saying that they're going to hurt my kids.
No, they're not going to hurt your kids. They want to make sure your kids are okay. You're going to have to walk outside and talk to them.
Can we do it right now?
So his only option was to come to the tent. How long was it?
Man, we gotta have somebody out there, man. Let me check something here. 0 followers and 2 following. It's pretty sus.
There's that concern of, okay, what's the risk versus the outcome of this? Because at the end of the day, we can't control
I'm getting blocked.
what says to Jared. I just want to make sure we're on the same page and not going to let that happen.
The conversation between Jared and his mother could escalate the situation.
It's 3:33. Maybe this would be my lucky minute. Sorry, I'm scratching my hand. That's why the phone's moving like it is. My damn fucking hand is itching. Well, yeah, if we could get at least 20, but like 27 would be best so I could cover the ATM fees because I have to pull the money off of the card.
Did your kids catch anything while you're at the lake there today?
And then that way I wouldn't have to be owing anything else tomorrow. I can just leave in the morning. Damn. My fucking leg is numb now.
That's been aggressive or abusive to somebody else. They've already shown that they're going to be physical and hurt somebody. What's to say they're not going to hurt anybody else?
Man. I don't know why it does this shit, dude. When I sit down for too long, my leg starts going numb.
But then your mind turns the other way because he's saying, I'm not letting you take my kids. I'm not going back to prison. So it's very hot and cold feelings. They were 7, 5, and my youngest had just turned 3. I had hoped that my children would be safe. That's all I wanted from however the situation was going to end.
A negotiator is needed on location to work with
Some of y'all just watch for what reason?
and get the children out of the tent alive. Needed on location to work with
Some of y'all just watch for what reason?
and get the children out of the tent alive.
Voice was an authoritative figure, but she didn't want to comply with it.
The vast majority of people with bipolar disorder never commit an act of violence. Officers suspect that the prospect of losing access to his children is the true trigger behind the crisis.
I was definitely concerned for everyone.
What's up, y'all? Why ain't nobody saying
We knew
nothing?
for sure he had a gun. We knew for sure he had a knife. There's always a possibility that it could go the other way. Murder-suicide. You never know what somebody in that situation is going to do.
Did you send your kids outside?
No, I don't know if they're going to be safe out there.
Can you tell me how organized your kids are? Jared?
Someone tried to steal your back and this on me.
It's not the chat, it's TikTok, man. What's up, Zach?
No one has a finger on your boyfriend.
I need 27 more so I can make sure I can cover the ATM fees. Really, I only need 20. If she would let me pay with this damn card, it would be fine. But I gotta go take cash out the ATM, and it costs like at least I think $5, because it's like $3.50 at the store, and then Cash App charges either $1.50 or $2.50. I can't remember which one.
Like vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. The healthy options allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month.
I mean, I'll go unfilter all the comments.
All plans have zero
or like all the
recovered preventive dental services, which include 2 free cleanings a year, as well as fillings. They may also have vision coverage, including vision exams, and a yearly allowance towards iris, such as lenses and contacts. Even hearing coverage, which includes routine hearing exams and coverage towards hearing aids. You'll even have a $0 copay.
What?
May already be part of our large networks. So call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed humanity sales agent. Would you love benefits like a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items? So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with
Alright, I removed some of the filtered words, but I just want to make sure I have enough when I get to the ATM that I can get it all out and then bring it back. I just want to make sure I have enough when I get to the ATM that I can get it all out and then bring it back, and then I'll get back on live and show you guys. I'll show you on live this time instead of making a video, because those just get so much hate and I can't keep up with all the comments. So
Women who have fallen trying to reach the bathroom, or who have damaged anger and too much witness, it can take a toll on them. At home, I worry for my mother. A lack of sleep due to bladder leakage affected her life. That's why I'm so glad the Pure. A lack of sleep due to bladder leakage affected her life. That's why I'm so glad the Pure system is available for home use. It's an innovative canister. It's non-invasive and designed to keep the skin dry and stay in place. We trust it to help her throughout the night, so we're all better rested and can enjoy the things we love together.
Order yours online at purewickedhome.com or call 800-463-5173 today. New external catheters for women and men.
I can't believe she hasn't called back again. Well, I did just call her a little while ago. What is this? Oh. So she's being cool, I guess, but I do have to go get the cash. Just gotta walk my ass all the way to the store. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn.
This case was about 2 friends that began a feud. They're gonna kill the other to get stuff.
But like if 2 people sent $10 or 10 people sent $2, man. Or if 14 people sent $2 or 2 people sent 14, I'll probably have $2 or $3 left over. And if I do, I'm gonna get a Gatorade and I'm bringing my ass back here. I'm gonna get all my shit organized and straightened out, and I'm out this bitch in the morning, bro. And I'm gonna document everything.
With Jordan no longer communicating with officers, it's unclear how he will respond to the arrival of reinforcements.
So when the SWAT team arrived, they showed up with their Bearcat, which is a large armored vehicle.
Among Among the SWAT team members is crisis negotiator Sergeant Mike Lavelle.
When we arrived on scene, it was chaotic. You could tell the tensions were high.
All the time. Yeah, we have enough to go over.
There were not 1 but 3 lives that were in jeopardy. So we were trying to find a safe place in which to begin our negotiations.
Hey, the helicopter's too loud.
Well, I gotta take it to her by. I gotta get up there in the next 20 minutes, 18 minutes. So even if you only got $1 on your Cash App, man, the shit all adds up, man. And I'm almost there. And if I do get it, hopefully, if I get the rest, I'll stop at the lobby and I'll stay on live when I stop at the lobby and tell her that I'm walking to get the cash, and I'll show you guys everything, man.
Between the suspect, the negotiator, and other facets.
And I'm going. Man, at least I'm not on here asking for like 2,000 and shit like that. I'm getting up with a social worker who's gonna help me figure things out. I might have to go to a different city like Dayton or Cleveland or Columbus or something like that, but yeah. You're the same person, dude. How many accounts are you gonna make, dude? Like, they've been doing this shit all day. Well, not all day, but I've been on for like an hour and a half probably. The whole time I've been on here. They keep making new accounts. Like, I feel like they shouldn't have let you make that many accounts, dude. Just so you can anonymously go on and hate on people. Like, that's wild to me, dude. Like, who? Like, what kind of person gets joy or pleasure out of being a not good person? But yeah, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Homegirl's coming to pick me up to take me. I'm gonna go to my doctor's appointment, and then I'm gonna go to St. Rita's here, and they're gonna help me. I've already talked to them today. And the only reason I'm not going today is because I had to pay for this room anyways. Because I've been here so long after checkout, I'm responsible for it anyways. So that's why I need another like $25 so I can pull the cash off the ATM, make sure I have the ATM fees. It's really only like 20 more that I need, but I want to make sure I can cover the ATM fees and not be short paying her, because she threatened to try to get me with theft by deception of a restaurant, hotel, or some other kind of shit. It's a charge. I don't know. You can look it up. But after my doctor's appointment, she's going to take me up here to St. Rita's, and then they're going to help me figure shit out.
Jared, you know what happens when you put your trust in the Lord. Absolutely.
Tomorrow is the day where shit starts to change, because I'm not doing this no more, dude. I can't.
Jared, I don't have that answer for you right now, but I know right now you're not going to prison.
Jared's sole focus.
It's literally draining me of everything. Mentally, physically, everything.
What he was willing to do as far as
I'm done with it, man. Done.
Yeah, Jared.
Man, I don't know why my leg does this shit, dude. When I sit down for too long, it goes numb. Well, it starts hurting at first, and then it goes numb.
Intense moments where I was unsure of whether or not he would hurt himself. We had to take into account fatigue on both ends and what the future was going to look like as far as a resolution.
I think at this point, Jared's realizing the finality of what's going to happen. He's been up all day and all night now.
What happened? I'm in a situation that it seems impossible to get out of, man, and
As the incident reaches the 8th hour, the team discusses...
you know, the only option I have is to do that. Because of my pre-existing health issues, they're going to admit me to the hospital. So then that's going to give me a few days to figure shit out. And then they'll also assign me a social worker, and I'll tell her what's up. And I already talked to them earlier on the phone. And then they'll help me get in somewhere.
She was able to comfort him during times when he needed her.
That hopefully could be covered by Medicaid.
I wanted it to be a situation that we could control as far as what she said and how she said it.
I mean, honestly, Shannon, it's been hospital serious for a while now. I just know how to cope. I just know how to deal with it. But I mean, if I was to let it go for too long, I don't say this every other... Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Where do you guys get this from? I said like 2 weeks ago I was trying to go to sober living, but I couldn't get in because of an ID. That was the last time I said anything about anything like this, dude. I don't know where you get every other day from. Because before yesterday, I hadn't even been on here in over a week or so. Maybe 2 weeks.
My mom to severe Crohn's disease.
And my ulcerative colitis symptoms kept me
Out of the picture. Now there's Sky Risen.
No, Millie, not yet.
And now I'm back in the picture.
There's significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Sky Risen. Sky Risen is proven to help liver remission.
And they'll visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year.
Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight that may occur before treatment can check out. Tell your doctor about any colic symptoms or medicines.
I really just need 25 more. I really need 20, but I want to make sure that I have enough to pay to cover the ATM fee, because I got to walk up to the little corner store up here and get it off, and I'm pretty sure it's like close to $5 to take it off.
Someone trying to steal your car, figure this out.
So if any of y'all want to help me with that, I promise tomorrow you're gonna see me most likely admitted to the hospital, unless they have something like immediately, like when I go there they can figure something out, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna admit me because of my shit that I got already going on. Like my doctor 2 weeks ago tried to make me go to the ER, and I had to sign a paper saying that I was refusing.
Made with toxin-free organic cotton by people who are paid and treated.
I have PTSD when it comes to hospitals, man.
Experience the difference at bowlandbridge.com.
Whether it's a last-second bake sale, Taco Tuesday, or a meal for your future in-laws.
Whether I go today or not, I still have to pay for this room because I've been here for 5 hours after checkout. So I feel okay right now. Like,
Talk to your doctor about #1 prescribed Entyvio, offering 2 maintenance options, including an Entyvio pen, infusion, and serious allergic.
so if I have to pay for it, I'm gonna take advantage of that, get all my stuff packed up, get the room cleaned up a little bit, and then first thing in the morning, she's coming to get me to go to the doctor, my friend, and then after my doctor, I'm gonna get dropped off over there.
Or a TurboTax expert. Sing it, Adam.
But my friend did give me a few blood pressure, a little bit of blood pressure medication, so that's been helping me today. You know, that's why, like, see, I'm not shaky at all.
I'm not waiting. If it's COVID,
that's because I've taken my blood pressure medicine. Whenever I was when I was shaky yesterday, like I was going like this on the video, that was because I didn't have any of my blood pressure medication, and on top of that, I was extremely stressed out and like angry because I was shaking really bad. But like right now, like if I was withdrawing from anything, I would be, even if it was anything, you know, I'd be shaking like a bitch, and I'm not. I'm good. Boom, see? Everybody who thinks I'm withdrawing from alcohol or whatever the hell you think, it's not. That's not, bro. If I was withdrawing from anything, I wouldn't have been able to stay on this live for as long as I've been on here talking to you guys. And if you've ever been through any kind of addiction, you would know that's true.
Ask your doctor today.
I do have a nervous tick where I bite my fingernails and my cuticles, which I need to shot, but yeah, just I mean, shit. If somebody just has 20, man, I'll short her 5. I'll short her the ATM fee, I guess. If anybody could send 20, that would be really greatly appreciated.
You can hear me. Okay, son, you need to listen to Officer Mike.
What's up, bugger dude?
For Jared to get close enough to hear his mom, he needs to show that his hands are in the air and he doesn't have a weapon.
Jared, I'm the one behind the gun. I'm not trusting you. I'm so we're not shoot you. I'm going to put our guys at one time. You don't have a gun? Almost like I'm not shoot you. Everything will work, okay? Okay, I'm just here to keep you. I'm here to keep you guys safe. Everything will work, okay? Sam, you're talking about you. I'm just here to keep you guys safe. I promise I won't shoot you if you don't turn out a gun.
He just comes up to 10 and he's got his hands up and
After speaking to his mom, his mind was almost made up. He said, after speaking to his mom, his mind was almost made up. He said, after speaking to his mom, his mind was almost made up. He said, Michael, that were potentially triggering him or making him feel the way that he was feeling. Having understood this, we decided that we should say a prayer together. We talked about giving thanks and praying for the safety and security of
Well, yeah, if anybody can help me with that, man, I'd appreciate it. And then
there's always that feeling that
I'll stay on the phone. I'll stop by the office, tell her I'm going to get the cash, and you guys can hear it all. I mean, I could go today, but I mean, there's really no point, dude. I have to pay for this room either way. So if I have to pay for it, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to use the time to, like I've said 500 times, I'm going to get the room cleaned up a little bit, get all my stuff together, because I've been living here for over a month. Get all my stuff packed up and get my shit ready to go. go to sleep, and then after my doctor's appointment in the morning, I'm gonna get dropped off. And also today I don't have a ride. I mean, I could call an ambulance, but I'm not trying to. That'd be pointless because I don't need an ambulance. That would just be racking up more medical bills that I don't need to do. But that's my plan. My friend's coming to get me in the morning to take me to my doctor's appointment. That'll take probably a couple hours, and after that I'm getting dropped off. And I have to walk up to the store. Hopefully I get the other 25. Walk up to the store, get the money off, come back, pay it.
Obviously, their security and their safety is the #1 priority. And so the mission was accomplished.
My doctor is on a sliding scale. So because they know I went to this doctor for 2 years before I moved from Ohio last year. And they know that I have Medicaid. It's just in the process of being transferred over from Pennsylvania to Ohio. So they work on a sliding scale. Even if you don't have insurance, if you don't have any income, you don't have to pay shit. The only thing you have to do is pay for your medicine, which is like $10, because they do it on a sliding scale. They make it cheap. Because they do it on a sliding scale, they make it cheap. And they don't have doctors like this all over the place, and it's really cool how much they actually help people. You know, like you could go in there with no insurance and no money, but you could leave with your medication. They let you run a tab basically, and they keep track of that. And then once my Medicaid is active here, they're gonna do like a, what do they call that? Retroactive or something, maybe they say. I think that's what it's called. So my Medicaid will pay for the visits that I've had since I've been back. But I don't have to pay anything for my medication because they know I have Medicaid. It's just not active here yet. Oh fuck, dude, my leg is killing me, bro.
We are a much better place today.
That's one good thing about Ohio, man. The opioid epidemic is so bad here that they give subs away for free. No bullshit.
Miami is known as the #1 nursery capital. We're the capital for all the nurseries. Usually everybody blows a horn, wave it, whatever, when they see me.
Damn, that was just, they just had me fooled. Somebody just requested 25 on Cash App, and I thought it was somebody sending it to me, and I was like, hell yeah, and then it was, I don't know why people do that, man.
We just now got liquor license.
This was a community change event. We're talking a triple murder here. It involved children. This one was different.
It's just supposed to be a fun night. And it turned into a horror movie. Just can't imagine how scared they were.
But yeah, I just need 25 more, man, and then I'm gonna go get the cash off the ATM, and then tomorrow I'm going where I told y'all I'm going.
Because if you don't, they will come back to haunt you. Now, you got to do this case right. Hopefully solve it.
People thought they should bring them to the courthouse square and hang them. And some of them said beat them and burn them and beat them and burn them.
It was my best friend, and they took it from me. God says forgive. I've tried, but I can't.
I don't know why my leg is like, it feels like there's a bunch of pressure on it for some reason. It's fucking weird.
here for almost 22 years. Once I got in it, I can't see myself doing anything else. The fire happened in July of '99. And this was the very first ever fire I ever went on in my life.
Well, I just called her like probably 45 minutes ago and told her that I was working on the rest of it, so that's probably why she hasn't came up yet. Well, she wouldn't come up here anyway. She would just call the room.
We put the fire out.
But I mean, she knows I'm good for it, dude. Every time I've owed something, I've always caught it up.
We went into the house to see if there was anybody trapped inside. That's the first thing that enters your mind, you know?
No, dude, I can't block her number. Then she'll come and definitely kick me out, dude. What do you mean?
Went over the house. I remember seeing a body of an older woman and a child in one room. They were burnt worse than the actual contents around them.
But I mean, at least I'm not asking for like $200 or $300, man. It's literally $25, man.
Found another child in another room.
Yeah, I know it's a lot, because that's a lot to me right now. So
her face was a little bloody. At that time, I didn't really know if that was a normal thing.
I owe 100, but I only need 25 more.
You know, I actually carried that little girl.
But the 100s
We're trained to
pays for
find the victim in the house.
the rest of last night, and then 60 for today.
Fresh air, just in case there's.
And then I'm good. And then tomorrow morning, my friend's coming to pick me up to go to the doctor. And then after the doctor, I'm going to go check into the ER. And I'm pretty sure they're going to commit me because of, you know, my pre-existing shit I have going on. My doctor tried to force me to go to the ER last time I went, but I've already talked to the people at the ER, and they have resources and stuff. I'll have a social worker. She'll be able to help me try to figure out, you know, a place to go, like halfway house or, you know, whatever it might be. But yeah, I just need 25 more right now, and I'll be caught up. And I mean, really, I'm in heart. I have advanced stage heart failure, and I think I have something going on with my kidneys right now. But just because of my heart situation, they're gonna admit me, and like I know that for sure. And that'll at least give me a few days to work with the social worker to get, you know, something else figured out.
To drink? And I've got some tea. My niece came to my house and she was screaming. She said, "Hey Vicky, they're gone. They're gone." I said, "What, honey?" She said, "Mama and Cece's gone." She said, "They're dead."
But
I drove as fast as I could to the house, and they stopped. And they said, "Who are you?"
as soon as I get the other 25, dude, I promise I'm gonna go straight to the office and tell her that I'm walking to get the cash.
And they had the box laying in the
And I'll keep you guys on the phone the whole time.
And then they said, "Can you identify the bodies?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But I didn't know they were burnt beyond recognition. I didn't know they were burned at all. Diane was my older sister. And she was smarter than me. She was book smart. She could do anything. Diane was my best friend. So that's what she looked like when she was little. And this was so bad.
No, thanks, Becca.
When my sister and niece got killed, they just couldn't believe it.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
I
that would be damn what's known to come receive for trees, man. They were small.
If I had decent service, I would just start walking. Oh, and then we got a cowboy hat. Thank you. Appreciate that.
To bring that to a close and find out who done it. You had 3 victims.
Remember back in the day, you used to be able to cash out your gifts.
She was the murderer.
They don't let you do that anymore. You can only do it once a week.
It was her minor daughter.
But
and then there was Chelsea Smith.
Back in the day, man, you used to get you could get your gifts, and as soon as you got off live, you could cash them out.
All of them had blunt force head injuries. The biggest 2 things out, as far as evidence that came out of the home, was a torque wrench.
Shit, man, I know she's about to come up here, dude. I was trying to be up there by 4, but it's 4:08 now.
DNA from the victims was found on both.
That she needed me to come to town, to the police station. When I got to the police station, and they told me there would be 2 officers waiting on me, and they would meet me outside. And you can just tell.
If I can't pay, she said she's gonna call the police on me, dude, and get me charged with defrauding a hotel, restaurant, or other business or some shit like that. And it's actually a real charge. I looked it up. It's the same as going to a restaurant and eating and not paying and just leaving.
And I just hit the ground.
I can't do that right now, dude. Not over $20.
I couldn't even pick myself up out of the seat. I'm thinking about, the night before the murder, they had a ball game. It was a game, I believe it was a tournament game. I think they actually lost the game, and they were number 1. Afterwards, me and other coaches and with Diane stood around and talked about the game. And then Jessica just came up with the idea they wanted to have like a listening party.
Yeah, that's what it is, Becca. It's defrauding an innkeeper. That's what the charge is.
It was Chelsea's first sleepover at Jessica and Diane's. I had known Diane, Jessica's mom. I had known.
Thank you for the ghost.
I was probably, 10 or 11, I guess.
So yeah, if any of you guys could help me fucking avoid catching a charge over this shit, it's only $25, dude. If I had it, I wouldn't be asking, man.
She said, everything will be all right.
If I had any other way to get it, I wouldn't be on here asking.
Well, the next morning I was all right. You never think that when you let your child go with someone, for just
like really like 24 actually, because I gotta take it off of the ATM, and they charge like between $3 and $5. So the extra $5 would just be to cover the ATM fee. But yeah, that's all I'm short.
I love you. I love you.
Beckett's amazing. He's a miracle child. In the mornings, he'll wake up and roll the shades up and, Dad, it's time to get up. It's a bright, beautiful day.
He started getting dizzy. The first of the year, he started going, I have to sit down, I'm dizzy, honey. He couldn't walk straight. His head was starting to be cocked. A month after his 3rd birthday, he got diagnosed with ATRT brain cancer. All you can think of is, the kid's not going to live.
Yeah, if somebody can only send 20, I can make that work.
So they can focus on helping their child live.
What, the extra 5 would just cover the ATM fee.
Is a godsend. And the fact that we don't have to ask for help here.
All right, Becca, thank you.
It's a lot easier to go through what we have to go through with Becca.
Don't stress about me though, man. Just if you can, it'd be cool. If not, don't add stress to your life about it. I keep going to look out the window to see if she's coming.
Standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. My name is Becky. I got 3 months with blanket. Die every day. The fact that they are researching and they are saving these children, it's
It would be awesome, man, if one of y'all could help me.
St. Jude.
I know, I mean, I know it sounds pitiful and pathetic. I do, I get it.
The reason why my son's still alive.
But I can honestly say if the tables were reversed, and I could, I would help any of you guys.
Depression symptoms were in my way. I needed more from an antidepressant. Vraylar helped give it a lift. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most found no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke, report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts.
It's all good, Becca.
Can increase these in children and young adults, report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion.
I mean, I try to be that way with everybody, but I made out to be this big, you know, crazy liar and all this shit that I don't even do.
Stomach and sleep issues.
But I mean, I get it.
Appetite and fatigue are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. I didn't have to change my treatment. I just gave it a lift. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie can help you save. They found a male vaginal sleep. This guy didn't have
Firefighters are called to a house fire in McMinnville early Friday morning. There, they make a gruesome discovery. Bodies were discovered among the remains of a burned-out home. 42-year-old Diane Watts, 10-year-old daughter Jessica, and Jessica's 13-year-old friend Chelsea Smith.
I believe you, Becca.
It appears the fire may have nothing to do with it.
But yeah, it's just like running off on a restaurant. And I didn't know that. Like, I thought like, hell, I'll just leave, whatever. But I found out earlier that's not the case, because when she first told me that, I was like, okay, all right, yeah, all right. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, that really is a charge.
We got rumors started. There were numerous rumors. People that were involved.
But
We spent weeks, and a lot of it was chasing down various rumors, trying to talk to people that might have any small piece of knowledge about what might happen. That's all the copy was. You just never knew what it
yeah.
was going to kill. Or so it could have even, of course. It could have been murderers walking the streets, just never could have.
Like, I didn't really even know that was a thing.
Rumor has it, doesn't mean that's what happened. It could have been anybody.
Your break's over? All right, well, have a good rest of your day.
It's horrible. People wouldn't let their children go anywhere. They were afraid for them to go anywhere. They or what might happen. Because
We live in a small town.
All right. Hopefully I can have it figured out by then.
People really became untrusting of the community.
Nah, they're not locked anymore.
I'm nervous about
They're good now.
His son sleep over anywhere after that happened.
Like, we got 48 people, man. If 25 out the 48 could send me $1, bro, that'll be...
The initial investigation, it was pretty much
It's only $1 if you look at it that way. Thanks, Becca. I appreciate you.
she was dating someone she was not living there at that time.
I didn't really know Doug Myers. People said he was a great guy. But we kept that open mind because he knew what we were.
Cause I'm about to have to go regardless. Like, she ain't... It's after 4. She ain't gonna wait much longer, dude.
Next day, the police department told us that they wanted to talk to Doug. And I was
I just keep waiting for the notification to say somebody sent the 25, dude. I will fucking probably start crying.
Doug was, somebody that was a family friend. The Myers family has been here forever. We grew up with Doug Myers. We lived next to Doug for years and years and years. He logged off his life. His whole family logged. His dad, his uncles,
I'm surprised this damn phone hasn't rang yet, dude. I'm really surprised about that.
Doug and Gary. Me and Gary and his wife and my ex-husband used to run around together all the time. We was at each other's house constantly.
Thank you for the heart me.
Dad had a really rough time when Jimmy died. Her husband. Jimmy died in a car wreck.
So anybody who's just joining,
Had to be a single mother and
I need $25 more to get my room and shit, man. If anybody could help me, bro. Like, if I can't pay it, this lady's gonna try to press charges on me and shit. And I just found out it's actually like a felony, like over $25, dude. Like, this is not... I know it's not your fault and it's not your responsibility, but like... Anybody has anything to spare, man, please. And I don't be on here saying please very often, not ever, but I am right now.
Diane was like my second mom. She was the cool She was there like one, 2 days.
In total, I owe 100, but I have 75, so I only need 25 more.
I've known Doug since I was my baby. I mean, he was there around the world. I mean, he run like my family. I look good like his mom.
Well, no, actually, I have 80, but the extra 5 is for the ATM fees because I had to pull it out the ATM and it's gonna charge me like $3 or $4.
He was interviewed early on. He had an alibi, but he was in Winchester at the time.
And if you want to help, even if you can only pitch in $5, man, anything will get me closer. And I'm out of here after tonight, dude. I'm not doing this anymore.
The only alibi that Doug had, part of the arson investigation, was able to determine on the far started between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. From my room to Winchester to the house where Doug was at, I drove both ways.
Even if I gotta say I need rehab because of the Mary Jane, I'll do that. I just gotta do something other than this.
6:30 a.m. So Doug was time to drive to Winchester, eat breakfast, and take a shower, still make a phone call. Of course, that did raise flags
And I'm gonna post again the receipts, the proof that I did what I said I was gonna do.
This case was about 2 friends that began to feud. They're going to kill the other one.
26th of 10 on ID. Money is tight. This week's been sacrifices. I gave up my Scope Shady subscription.
I'll stop ordering everything that's trending on Instagram. And I will no longer agree to the add-ons like the oil change place just because the mechanic will be there.
It really is a topic for line filter.
Come on, y'all. We can do this, bro.
Of course, we'll downgrade our insurance to the lower rate.
Well, you know you don't have to sacrifices.
It's not a harm in a way.
Some days you can feel like a spectator in your own life with chronic migraine. 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they start.
If I hear that phone ring, dude, I'm gonna freak out.
In a survey, 91%
It freaks me the hell out, dude. It makes me so nervous and shit. I don't know why I get like that.
The effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after
Thanks, Becca. Thanks for the likes.
The doctor right away has difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle and nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may
Thanks for the gifts.
serious side effects.
Chronic migraine is so
Bro, I'm thinking about just going down there right now
and get in the picture.
and saying, hey, I got all the money, but I gotta walk and get it off the ATM, and just hoping that between now and the time I get to the ATM, somebody will send it. I don't know.
Symptoms tried to take control. I got rapid relief with Ringo. Check.
If flares try to slow you down, I got lasting steroid free remission with Ringo. Check.
And when my doctor saw damage,
Thanks for all the gifts, Becca. Really appreciate it.
intestinal lining. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid free remission.
Lining. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid free remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check. Check and check.
When both can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots are fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin, heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occur. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you want or may become pregnant.
And like, dude, me asking for help for my room has nothing to do with Jess. Don't bring Jess into what I got going on. Not saying that her and I got problems or anything like that, but just don't include her with me right now.
And struggling with underwires? Meet Knits, makers of your new favorite wireless bra and life-changing leak-proof underwear. Knits undies can absorb about 5 to 7 regular tampons worth. For protection from periods, bladder leaks, and sweat. And for the ultimate in comfort and support, Knits wireless bras come in styles and sizes from 32A to 44.
I might have to do that, dude. I might have to just go down there and say I got it. I just got to go get it off the ATM because it's getting too close to 5.
They used to have probiotic and green juice that replaced it all with this arm of colostrum. And if you don't know what colostrum is, it is amazing. It's a bioactive.
Thank you, Becca.
It has all the essential nutrients you need for your skin, your gut.
Appreciate the roses.
Just mood, performance, your hair, like immune system, it strengthens, supports all of that. The first thing you notice was the energy. Everybody wants to work out. I'm going to try it. Try it.
Yeah, dude, it's literally $24, really.
Into the book wire for up to
All new 1,000 Sisters, Tuesday at 9 on TLC. Power is not given. It's taken.
Chelsea's favorite color was green. Jessica's was purple,
Come on, man. Can somebody help me out with this last little bit, bro? I hate fucking being on here asking like this, dude. I really do.
We'd all meet at somebody's house, and we met Ribbon's house. Now, well, then we'd all figure out which direction each vehicle was going to go in and where we were going to hang them.
I don't need much more, dude. Just $25 and then...
Hanging ribbons.
Until they get their car and their job and they get letter requesting that our ribbon campaign grew. It was huge. And any entrance into our county, there was a boat. Every side down the highways, the cops had them on their cars, bus drivers had them on the buses. People would wear them, with all three colors. We didn't want people to forget. I don't think they could have forgotten, but we did want them to forget.
Fuck, dude, I don't know what to do, man.
When the incident happened, officers went out and contacted Diane Watts' family and Chelsea Smith's family to see if they knew anything or if anybody they suspected that might do something like this. And Vicki Fleming was one of the ones they talked to, who was Diane's sister.
Vicki Fleming, we interviewed her, and she had told us that she'd been to Diane, and she'd overheard a phone call. People all the time, they pile of threats that they don't even mean. And I'm sure she thought, y'all remember that. Let's just talk. He should probably run it off as such.
I was at my sister's house the evening before my sister got killed. I was sitting beside my sister, and she had her phone out like this.
I'm just trying to pay for the rest of my room, dude. I need $25 more.
She could have anybody.
And after tonight, I'm leaving in the morning. I got a doctor's appointment. I'm going to that, and then I'm going to check into the ER.
She's crazy.
Try to figure out what's going on with my kidneys and my heart, and then hopefully they can put me in some kind of a halfway house or something like that. I'm gonna be I'm gonna get hooked up with a social worker, and they're supposed to be able to help me figure some shit out. But I just need 25 more for now, and that's it. Like, I'm not gonna ask for money for the room tomorrow because I'm not gonna be here. I know the last 2 days I've asked for help for the room, and I'm sorry, you guys, like I really am. But if any of you guys have anything that you can help with, man, I'm just trying to get another 25. I owe 100. That's for last night. That's 40 from last night because I put an extra 20 on. So 40 from last night, and then 60 for tonight because I've been here way past checkout, so I have to pay for today regardless if I stay or not. So I have 75. Actually, I have 80. But I need...
She was an elderly woman that lived...
But I need an extra 5 for the ATM fees. Nah, she didn't forget.
If nothing else, for the reason that she might know...
I ain't gonna forget, bro. But yeah, if you could help me out with the 25, man, I promise.
You need to go with that. Let's leave.
It'd be greatly appreciated, and I'm gonna go down straight. Once I see it on my thing, I'm gonna go down there and tell her that I'm about to walk to the store to get the cash, and then pay her, and then I'm gonna come back here, get my room cleaned up a little bit, get my stuff together, because it's basically like, I've been living here for a month or so, so I gotta get my shit packed up, get my stuff all together, and then in the morning after my doctor's appointment, I'm not coming back here.
Some, animosity, and they'd had a falling out. There was information that we had to chase down.
We done a lot of interviews with associates of his, but he was just basically a rumor mill stuff. He had none of that. None of that ever went anywhere.
But then Jason, he just kept working. I mean, every lead he jumped on. He says he thinks more people's involved in it. I thought so too.
I was beyond the shadow of doubt that the police were looking for another suspect.
I just know once I leave here, like walking, I'm not gonna have any service. I'm not gonna have any service. So I won't be able to stay on live. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough before I leave here. Because service is terrible. I'm surprised I've had such good service. Now, maybe God's looking out for me and let me have service, because I tell you, normally I don't have none. I have to go outside and go down in the parking lot.
There was some information coming in with Johnny Lewis that he'd been at the scene that morning. He'd been at Diane Watts' home earlier that morning.
Can any of y'all help me, man? Even if it's only... We got 50 people in here, man.
I know he had got...
If 25 of y'all sent $1, man, I'd be straight. And, like, that's just $1.
John Lewis, didn't really know him in person. But I was going to my aunt's house one day. I walked the door. John Lewis was selling cows.
Defrauding an innkeeper is a felony charge. You know what I'm saying? Defrauding an innkeeper is a felony charge, and that's what she said she was going to try to do. And that's just crazy to me. Over $25, man.
And Diane been together for a while, and then he started running around with Johnny Lewis. They was stealing tractors, lawnmowers.
I'm just in a hole, man. I'm trying to figure out shit right now, and I need $25 more to pay for my room, and then tomorrow I'm going to figure shit out. I'm not going to be staying in the room and doing this every night anymore. I'm going to the ER. I have heart problems and I have blood pressure issues and shit, so they're going to admit me, I know for sure, for at least a couple days. And in that time, I'm going to talk with social workers and see if they can get me into a halfway house or somewhere that's, you know, a place that helps you get back on your feet kind of thing. But if I don't have that, if I can't pay her the rest of the money, then she's going to call the cops on me, dude, for defrauding an innkeeper. Which I didn't mean to do, but I owe her for last night, and then I owe for today too. But I have 75 of it. I have 80 of it. I just need 25 more. And if you could help me with it, dude, I'll try my best to pay you back. I'll be grateful, like more than you could understand. And I'll show proof of everything. But I needed to have it like 36 minutes ago. I don't know why she hasn't called yet. I know she didn't forget. She must just be busy or doing something. But once I get to 25, I'm going to go to the front desk and tell her that I'm walking to the store to get it off the ATM and then come back and pay her. And if anybody could help, man. Man, I know a lot of people are struggling right now, and shit's bad for a lot of people. But if you happen to be able to help, I would really greatly appreciate it, man. I know people are screen recording my shit, and they're gonna post it, and they're gonna try to make me look like a fool, but it's whatever, man. I don't really care at this point. I know what I'm trying to do, and I know what I need to do to get there, and catching a felony over not being able to pay for a hotel room. Plus, I've spent so much money here. It's crazy. She shouldn't even threaten me with that bullshit, but she did. And I get it. They got a business to run. But I'm just ready for this hotel shit to be over with, dude. I'm going to go to the ER tomorrow. And I know my blood pressure's been out of whack. And I got heart failure, so they're going to keep me. They're going to try to put me on, like, some... like antibiotics and different shit like that, like they did last time, and that's cool. That'll give me a few days to figure things out with the social worker. But why do so many people ask me, like, hey, how much do you need? But why do so many people ask me, like, hey, how much do you need? Not true at all. I've spent a lot of money. Way more than I've gotten help with.
It's unexpectedly good protection for
$1,200 a month disability check? I don't even get disability, dude. What are you even talking about? When I did get disability, I got like $600. And I haven't gotten it in over a year. And I pay for my room. Majority of the time, I pay for my shit myself. I've only been on here yesterday and today. Before that, it's been a hot minute. But who even gets $1,200 a month in disability? I've never... people, you don't get that much, dude. That's crazy that they... It just goes to show, like, what people try to do. They try to put thoughts in people's heads. They try to put thoughts in people's heads so people don't believe what I'm saying.
Why did we choose Safe Life? We were loading our SUV when Safe Life came right to us, and we could see exactly when they'd arrive.
Yeah, well, see, he must be on actually disability. Like, I was on SSI. There's a difference.
So much about trying with your underwear.
On SSI, you don't get as much as you do on actual disability. I don't know who Beth and Devin are, but when I was on SSI, I think I got like $600 or $700 a month, if that.
Millions have made the switch, so give it a try at Think.com.
SSDI, you get more. SSI, it's supplemental security income. You don't get as much as you do on... You don't get as much as you do on, I think it's Social Security Disability Insurance, I think is what SSDI stands for. But if I got $1,200 a month, dude, I definitely wouldn't be asking nobody for help. Because if I had that plus with what I make off of when I work, I'd be fine. I don't get any checkup a month.
I don't think anyone expected things to escalate.
And I haven't in a long time. Not since the beginning of 2023. The last check I got, I think, was in March or April, maybe, of 23.
Some people wondering, well, if he's doing that in public.
But dude, I gotta get going, man. I gotta start walking up to the store. And I don't know what to do. It's almost 5 o'clock. Can somebody please help me with this other $25, man? Please, bro. I don't normally say please and shit like this, dude. Like, if I can't get it, I just say, all right, whatever, I can't get it. But I actually really, really need it this time.
Well, Diane was a good person and a good mom. When Chelsea went home and Jessica, I thought everything was going to be okay. Because I didn't think Diane would be messed up in anything like that. That just wasn't her. I know she tried to protect those girls. I know she did.
The night that Chelsea went home with Jessica, we had come to learn, so many horrible things, and I hope that God took care of her, because she had to be terrified. It was very traumatic, it still is, about the time that you think you're gonna get over it. Either.
But yeah, dude, it's only.
Christmas.
I mean, even just 20 would probably be all right, because if I gotta tell her, hey, I'll give you another $5 tomorrow before I leave. Actually, she owes me $5 for a key deposit. I don't know if I'm gonna get that back. I don't know how that works. I didn't get it back last time I checked out. But like, I've been really pushing. I'm surprised she hasn't called yet, man. Fuck, man, this shit sucks, dude. I hate this life. Fuck, man, I don't want to leave. Fucking. Not know what's going on. We're not asking one person to send the whole thing, man. We could get 5 people to send $5. Who wants to start it off? Don't you think if I was trying to use, like, as soon as I got the first $50 I got or whatever, I would have been off of here fucking doing some shit or something? Like, nah, she hasn't called yet, man, but I know she's going to. But she gets mad, dude. She's like, I don't want to have to call you all the time. I just want to go down there and tell her, like, hey, I'm walking up to the store. Like, other times, like, she's giving me until 5, you know, and I just know it's getting close to 5. And when I talked to her, like, I don't know, it was probably at, like, a little after 3, I called, and I told her I'd be there in a few minutes, because I thought I would, because, like, a couple people had sent me stuff at that time, and I was like, okay, well, I'll probably have it in the next half hour or so, but now it's been kind of, there's a lot of people hating. Not any really positivity, except you guys, like Emily, you've been positive, and, you know, Shannon, Birdies, you know, you guys have been cool, but I have so many people come in and be like, how much more do you need? I got you. And then you tell them, and then they don't even say nothing. They just do it, like, to get your hopes up or something, man. It's like, it's actually almost 5 where I'm at, but I've been in contact with her all day. And dude, this is a hood-ass hotel. That's not a fucking Hilton or some shit where they kick you out indefinitely. Like, she's working with me because I've spent so much money here. And I've owed her money before, and I've always paid it. So she's trusting me because I've done it before. Like, what were you even trying to say? Makes no sense. But no, it's 13 minutes until 5 where I'm at. But I called her at like 3:30 and told her that I had most of it. I was just working on the last little bit. Or I was waiting on the last little bit. Like, I wanted to make her think that, like, I knew it was coming or something. But that's not like, what do you mean? I'd be out. I'm here. Here's my room. And when I go up there, you guys, I mean, never mind. I don't have to explain it to you because it's not like you're helping me anyways. Somebody who's helping out, I have no problem. I'll explain anything. Actually, yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I called a bunch of churches. I called Salvation Army and shit, and they all just say they don't have funds available for stuff like that right now. And there was a girl in here who said that she works for those kind of agencies, and they're all kind of messed up with funds right now. I guess maybe because of the hurricanes and stuff. But yeah, I've tried that. I've called shelter. Shelter's full. Nowhere has any vouchers to help out. But I'm out of here tomorrow, dude. Like, straight up. She's coming to pick me up in the morning to go to my doctor. After that, getting dropped off, and I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I need, just to help me pay what I owe in my room, dude, I just need $24 more. But what's up, man? If you could help me with it, dude, I'd appreciate the hell out of it. I'm going to walk, as soon as I get it, I'm going to walk downstairs. I'm going to tell her I'm going to the ATM to get the money off. Sharing really doesn't help, dude. You would be better off just liking the video, man. I've already asked about, dude, there's so much shit that could be done around here. But it's like they don't want to, I don't know what their deal is. I've asked to help clean rooms. I've asked to help fix little things around here, like handyman kind of deal, like shit that I do. The whole flower bed over here has mad weeds and shit, like could be picked, and there's the whole parking lot could be cleaned up, but they don't care about that. They just want their money. I never saw you ask me that, Lori. It must have filtered it for some reason. Well, yeah, I've tried to ask them. The hotel I was at before this, I even tried. Because there's all kinds of stuff that could be done around here. But they're just cheap, dude. They want the money for the room, and they don't care about... They probably have family members who will come and do it or something. I don't know. But Lori, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I never saw a comment from you. Maybe I was not paying attention at the moment or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've asked that. I've tried before. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna pray for the best. Yeah, somebody sent me $1, so I only need 24 now. Dang, dude. Sounds like straight gas up here, dude. Damn. That's crazy. Dude, I can't figure out what's going on with my fucking hand, bro. Nah. Nah, that's her van right there. Get some resources from the social worker. I need 25 bucks, man. That's it. 25 bucks. And I'm right here by the front office. As soon as I get that, I'm gonna walk in here and tell her I'm going to the ATM. And if you help, bro, I would be more than appreciated, man. Actually 24, because somebody just sent $1. Oh, was that you that sent $1? I appreciate that, man. I did say it already, but I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's good. It's good. I just don't understand why sometimes people ask me how much I need and then they never say anything back to me. No, y'all got any idea why people do that? Like, ask me what I need and then they don't say nothing back. Like, I'm not mad because it's whatever. Like, nobody owes me shit, but why do that? Smoking smells good. It smells like barbecue. Damn. Sounds like somebody's cooking on the grill. But yeah, y'all, I need 25 more bucks, dude. I'm right here at the office. No, I don't get food. No, I don't get food. Alright, well, somebody just sent 5. Oh, man. We're not too far away, dude. 20 more bucks, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, dude. I really do appreciate it, man. I got it. Now, just if 4 more people can send $5, dude, I'm good. I'm so ready to get off of this fucking live, man. Oh my God, bro. Can somebody please help me with the other 20, man? I'm not trying to be that guy, dude, but I'm really stressed, dude, and I'm like not feeling the greatest.